Hey YouTube, Mochismo Eugene, Exit Strategy. Thank you for joining me again. I want to talk about how the narcissist maneuvers, leverages, and manipulates C.P.S. They're very chaotic people. They don't love their children. They let the neighborhood raise them. They don't come out and check on them to see if they're doing okay. Their children normally are very unruly. They get into all types of stuff. There's no wonder that these type of children end up pledging allegiance to gangs. And gangs, for the most part, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, they're made up and they're comprised mostly of narcissist youth. These are wayward kids that have just been left behind. And when you reach over into that bowl of crabs or that barrel of crabs and trying to invest in these type of narc kids who are narcissists themselves, you actually put yourself in harm's way without knowing it. But back to what I'm trying to get across, and as it pertains to C.P.S. coming and checking on, let's say, a C.P.S. report. I've had C.P.S. reports on me. The difference in you and I and a narcissist is when the C.P.S. shows up. I just ate some yogurt. When C.P.S. shows up, you'll see these individuals. They are in rare form. Etiquette, behavior, conversation. They're very welcoming. And to that point, it allows the C.P.S. or the agent that comes to check on the welfare of the children to let their guard down. They're less apprehensive. They're less authoritarian. You can see it in the demeanor of these officials. I'm speaking from observation firsthand. I speak no lies. Your observation will pay dividends, empaths, chosen ones. Let's start paying attention. But to all the onlookers and the naysayers, they're oblivious of what I'm about to talk to you about now. They welcome the C.P.S. people inside of the house. C.P.S. people come out. You'll see them yak and interact and engage with the C.P.S. officers to no end. They have the mannerism down pat. They are pretending to be on their best behavior. They're even chiming in, don't do that, Johnny. That's not right. This is for the earshot of that C.P.S. officer. What they're doing is leveraging. They're getting fuel supply. As sick as it sounds, they actually welcome the C.P.S. officers there, or police in this case. And they get fuel supply, attention, adoration, admiration from this very sick, twisted visit, which in essence you're supposed to be so concerned about. Are they going to take my children? Or am I going to get in trouble? These people are calm than a cucumber. I don't know why they say calmer than a cucumber. But the thing is, you will observe this. It will be disgusting to watch because moments before or days before, or hours before, they were just trying to kill each other. So everybody gets together in this unspoken huddle because C.P.S. doesn't announce that they're coming. But it's one of the unspoken things with narcissists, especially if they're a couple. They can't get along. They can't stand each other. They hate each other because they hate themselves. They hate their children. But when these officials, police, you have it, show up, these people know how to pledge allegiance to one another and play their position. And shortly after these officials leave, if one or the other is being spoken to by police or CPS officer in a way that is reprimanding, telling them don't do this, we just would wish that you don't do that. When that official leaves, it's hell to pay. The chaos will go back. The chaos will resume. In many cases, these people have killed each other. And people just thought maybe it was a jealous rage or an argument over something trivial on the surface. And you would be right that it's trivial, but what they don't know, and most of us don't know when we hear about these tragic stories, that there's something that belies that. There's a disorder that cannot get along with another human being consistently. And it can't get along with the other person in a genuine, authentic way. It's getting along with that other person all for their selfish gain. So as these CPS officers begin to leave, you can almost observe even the officials stepping with confidence and satisfaction, like they have done their duty, like they've done their just cause, not knowing